Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating concept that beautifully merges the physical and digital worlds in healthcare. It's called intelligence on a sticker. Have you ever actually stopped to think about how much critical medical information just vanishes the moment a patient walks out of a clinic? Let's explore how something as surprisingly mundane as a simple sticker is totally revolutionizing patient care.
Right, so, have you ever misread a doctor's handwriting? I think we all have. Honestly, sometimes it looks more like ancient hieroglyphics than actual medical advice. It's a classic joke, sure, but it actually highlights this ancient systemic problem in the healthcare industry. The harsh reality is that the moment a patient leaves that consultation room, physical instructions become incredibly vulnerable. Paper notes get lost, handwriting is completely illegible, and those verbal instructions, well, they're usually forgotten before you even make it to the pharmacy parking lot.
Okay, let's dive into this structured breakdown of how we'll cover this today. We'll start with the clinical communication gap, introduce VocalTrace smart stickers, and look at the stick, add, and access workflow. Then, we're going to explore real-world medical applications, check out security and data privacy, and finally wrap things up with the patient voice. So, Section 1. The clinical communication gap.
Because squinting at handwritten prescriptions and forgetting verbal instructions isn't just, a minor inconvenience. It can lead to genuinely dangerous medication errors and really poor treatment adherence. This is the real-world impact of disconnected medical data. We're talking about a critical communication gap that urgently needs a solution, simply because patient safety and recovery are directly on the line here.
Which brings us to Section 2. Introducing VocalTrace Smart Stickers.
Usually when we hear about a new digital healthcare solution, we brace ourselves for a massive hassle, right? Costly software, sweeping IT system integrations, forcing patients to download yet another app to their phones. But the reality here is entirely different. It literally arrives as pre-printed rolls of ready-to-use stickers. It works with existing letterheads, requires absolutely zero new software, and operates entirely through a standard smartphone. No app required. It's just a totally frictionless bridge between the paper world and the digital world.
All right, Section 3. Stick, add, and access.
It all boils down to this brilliant, elegant workflow. Step 1. Stick. A clinician simply peels a sticker from the roll and places it on a physical document, like a prescription or a medication box. Step 2. Add. They scan that sticker with their phone to instantly attach encrypted voice notes or dosage guidance through a secure browser. And Step 3. Access. The patient scans that exact same code later on to hear those verbal instructions. Stick, add, access. It's a super memorable rule of 3 that makes the whole elegant workflow completely seamless.
And this brilliantly illustrates the underlying tech powering it all, called Voice to QR. It's an AI process that converts spoken clinical instructions directly into an encrypted QR code. By dictating the instructions, the AI instantly transcribes the audio into text for maximum clarity on literally any smartphone. This effectively eliminates the risk of misread handwriting and dispensing errors entirely.
Let's move on to Section 4, real-world medical applications.
The scalability of this is just incredible across the healthcare spectrum. We've got prescription stickers where patients can replay audio at home for high adherence, pathology stickers allowing patients to track their diagnostic progress in real time, which drastically cuts down on those anxious chase calls to the doctor. Pharmacy stickers can give scannable audio alerts for vulnerable patients. Then there are digital patient ID tags for wristbands linking directly to vital records for emergency bedside safety. And even estate and equipment tags for medical devices, giving maintenance staff instant access to service logs. Every specific variant solves a totally unique problem.
But of course, hospital wards are busy, messy, highly physical places. These stickers are built for that harsh reality. They use medical-grade, moisture-resistant adhesive. They're designed to remain entirely secure on glass files, standard medicine bottles, or even a patient's ID wristband. They actually survive the demanding environments they serve.
Moving into Section 5, security and data privacy.
Now, whenever we mix sensitive health data with smartphones, skepticism is totally vital. You're probably wondering about privacy. That's why the standard here is AES 256. This isn't your basic internet security. This represents true clinical-grade encryption. So the crucial point is that alongside that clinical-grade encryption, the system relies on secure HTTPS protocols. Sensitive data can be PIN-protected, and yes, it is fully GDPR compliant. It is built so that only authorized individuals or the patients themselves can actually access this data. And yet,
the patient experience remains flawlessly simple. Scanning the code automatically opens a secure web page playing the original audio and displaying the transcribed text. It's a seamless security experience. You get total transparency, complete safety, and you don't need a cumbersome app download standing between you and your own medical care.
Finally, Section 6, the patient voice. Let's look at this really powerful thought from Thomas George of Do Well UX Living Lab. He notes that measuring the patient's voice has moved from being a nice-to-have checkbox to a legally backed framework driving the future of care. This perfectly contextualizes why a tool like VocalTrace is so crucial right now. It aligns exactly with the strategic pivot toward patient-reported outcome measures, or PROMs, and pre-MEMS. It's all about capturing the patient's voice, ensuring they hear their clinician clearly, and making sure that critical dialogue doesn't just end because the physical appointment does.
So, I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought today. If a simple sticker can bridge the gap between physical notes and digital care, how else will measuring the patient voice transform our medical future? It's absolutely incredible to think about the broader, connected future of healthcare. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll catch you next time.